Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our build series in The Sims 4 of the Alice in Wonderland characters' tiny homes. We did 3 so far. We started with the Queen of Hearts, moved on to the White Rabbit, and last one was the Cheshire Cat. Those were so much fun to build and they turned out amazing. So if you guys are interested in those, check those out. They should be listed below. And for today, we are going to be doing the Mad Hatter. He's actually one of my favorites for sure. Now, the Mad Hatter is interpreted by many different people in their own kind of ways, but I liked this one when I was doing my research. He represents the chaos and confusion of Wonderland. His nonsensical comments, riddles with no answers, and strange behavior reflects the topsy-turvy world that Alice finds herself in. Now, for our build today, I was really inspired by Tim Burton's version of Alice in Wonderland and his idea of what the Mad Hatter's house would look like. I loved how it looked like a hat. So I did my best to try and replicate this today and also add it in my own kind of way. I first started with some terrain paint. I just wanted to have a little tiny hill because I really wanted to get that height of the building. I started with a basic square shape. I went ahead and drew that back some more and raised it on a platform. And then to get that kind of hat shape that I saw and was inspired by, I attempted to do that using some half-gabled roof pieces. I put them on both sides and I tried to flare it with using the curve shape, and you'll see that in a second. Now that we have our brim piece for the hat, I wanted to close up that part with a room and also add another one on top for his bedroom, and drew those pieces back. And for the bedroom one, the top floor, I did expand it to make it bigger. Now that we have the shell completely done, I went in with some half walls to make our own kind of roof right on top. I didn't want to add any gabled roof pieces or anything like that because I think it would have looked a little odd, especially if we're trying to replicate a hat shape. And with some work, this is how our exterior of the Mad Hatter's house turned out. I am absolutely in love with this. I think it's so fun and beautiful in the best kind of way. It was just so fun to build this one off camera and play with different type of swatches for wallpaper, figure out different windows. I used a lot of mixed matched kind of windows that maybe wouldn't go necessarily together, but I thought that would be totally what the Mad Hatter's house would look like. And some window coverings and a lot of foliage, and even the wallpaper has foliage on that. I love that new wallpaper, by the way. It's from the new expansion pack, Love Struck. It was just absolutely perfect to use for his build. And the door is also from the new pack, the Love Struck. Heading inside, I decided to go with ladders instead of stairs because stairs tend to take up a lot of space in your builds, and after all, we are trying to build tiny homes, and this room was so tiny. I was attempting to try to fit a kitchen, some type of dining space, and a living room all in this little tiny room. And we ended up doing it and ended up turning really cute, and it was very challenging, but paid off at the end. Here, I decided to do the kitchen on this side, and I was playing around with some countertops, trying to see which ones I wanted. I ended up going with these green ones from Vampires. I thought they came in the perfect shade of green for the Mad Hatter. I do believe his color palette is a lot of green, maybe some orange and pink and red and brown. So I tried to incorporate those colors the best I could. Mostly a lot of green though, but it's okay. I love green. It's my favorite color anyway. And then I went in with the fridge from Cottage Living in brown. You'll see that in just a moment. Just note that this is not the final layout for the kitchen. I decided to completely flip it. So the fridge goes on the other side and then we wrap around the counters just like so. And it turned out very cute. The oven is from, I believe, Realm of Magic. Could be wrong, but it came in green and had brown accents and it was perfect. Over here, I usually do islands for my builds, and I wanted some to give him more space, but also have a dining area. I didn't want to use bar stools again like we did in the previous build, so I decided to go with this wooden table and try to make it be like a island / dining table. And it turned out so cool. I've never done that before and I really enjoyed that. I decided to go with some mixed matching chairs like you see in the tea party scene, and it turned out super cute. Finishing up the kitchen, we did some matching cabinets from Vampires. Turned out very cute. Gonna clutter everything up later on. But turning this way, we did the living room. We did a little built-in bookshelf moment just by pressing two of the same bookshelves in towards each other. Furniture is from Lovestruck, Horse Ranch Fireplace, and Cottage Living. Heading to the second floor, I decided to make a little hat making workshop for the Mad Hatter. There's nothing really like that, like a skill item in The Sims 4, so I decided to kind of try my best to be creative and make my own. Used a lot of nifty knitting stuff, like the yarn and fabric and the cross-stitching things from Cottage Living, just to try to replicate it the best I could, and we do more to it later on with some clutter items. So for our final floor, this is going to be the Mad Hatter's bedroom and also his ensuite bathroom. And I decided to go with one bed from Lovestruck, and it came in the perfect shade of green, like that dark green. We don't really have a lot of dark green beds in The Sims 4. I don't really know why. We should, because I love dark green, so I really wish they would. But you'll see me here struggling with trying to find the perfect end table. I ended up finding one, and it was this one from For Rent, but I wasn't really vibing with how the things were clipping to each other in the walls, so I just moved the bed over and called it a day. I didn't want to mess around with it anymore. And then for the wardrobe, I really loved this one from Vampires. I thought it fit his aesthetic, but it just was so big, so I went with this one from Horse Ranch and the green and put that in the corner. Decided to do a matching living chair from Cottage Living with some stripes. It turned out very cute. I love how we have different shades of greens going on, because I just feel like that would really take on the personality of the Mad Hatter for sure. It's just having mixed match things and mixed matched colors and patterns, so a lot of fun building his home. Next was the bathroom. I did some stuff off camera just to make sure I wanted to fit all the necessities for a bathroom, like a shower, sink, and toilet. So the sink, I believe, is from Vampires. It was the toilet, I believe, and then we did a shower from For Rent. And the mirror is from the Bistro kit. It's kind of like my favorite mirror in the game. It's a little bit clipping into the wall, but I think that's fine. It's okay. But I went with it in brown and put in a green robe for him, and I really loved this shower for him. It came with a little, like you can see on the tile, it's floral, but it has some bunnies in it, had the gold accents, and I thought it was absolutely perfect for him. Now here I was debating on doing a door, but I didn't. I wanted to do a spandrel moment because it is his own private bathroom, so it's okay. We don't have to worry about privacy so much. But I ended up doing these ones from Vampires in green. It was just the right green, I think, for matching his bed. Wanted to incorporate more of the dark green, just a little bit. And then I wanted to layer it with some curtains. And I end up going with these ones just from Base Game. I thought they were very nice, and I was thinking about this one, but I didn't want to cover up the spandrel because I thought the spandrel was really pretty. Back downstairs, I decided to do some cluttering on camera, and because we didn't have a build for the March Hare, I was planning on building them together, but it just was too small of a home to do so. I wanted to incorporate him somehow, so I did that little bunny statue, and I think I do another one too somewhere. I also wanted to show a little bit of my cluttering process because I did not show it at all when doing the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit's home, or the Queen of Hearts, so I just wanted to show it a little bit. If you find it useful at all. If you don't, I'm sorry, you can fast forward a little bit. I also wanted to talk about the wallpapers I used. This wallpaper is from the new pack Love Struck. I absolutely loved this one. It is so perfect for the Mad Hatter. I loved the stripes, I loved the different colored greens and the brown accents, so I decided to put that one downstairs. The rug is from, I believe, Growing Together. It was just really pretty. I wanted to put that one down for the dining space, and it had floral patterns and everything. I thought it was very cute. Going back to cluttering a little bit, I did a lot of tea stuff. A lot of teapots, a lot of tea canisters and everything. You can also see where I put the bunny statue. I also put, it's from the Chef Hustle kit, I believe, but it comes with like these berries and cream and everything like that. And I wanted to put that because there is a scene in the tea party scene where he's kind of using like butter and there's pastries and stuff, so I wanted to put that little bit of an Easter egg, I guess. Okay, we're about to go into everything final in our Mad Hatter home, and there was a lot of cluttering, a lot of foliage being put down. I added some curtains, and it came out so adorable, and I absolutely loved this home. I might be biased just because my favorite color is green, but it was so cute. I loved it, and added some artwork, a lot of like older, because Alice in Wonderland is supposed to be kind of set, I believe, in the 1800s, and so I wanted to incorporate some kind of older paintings, and like even this lampshade up into his workshop room reminded me of the 1800s and everything. Oh, that picture from Cottage Living was so perfect because it was like a little tea party scene. And his bedroom, added some rugs. I have mixed matched curtains in here to really complement his personality, and it turned out so adorable. I loved adding that tiling. Again, that's like my favorite tiling for bathrooms. Even with the wall tiling, I love this one, and it turned out super cute. I just loved this one so much. So cute. Now for his side space, like his little side yard, I wanted to do the tea party scene so bad. So we end up doing it and it turns out very cute. I'll show you my thought process and everything. I started with some hedges for fencing. I tried to use the tallest one because I just remember in the movie they just being so tall and so cool looking. So I did that, and I added also for the gate just a simple arched hedge. Okay, so for the table, this one's from Dine Out. I never use it, and I was going to use it today because it was just so perfect, and it had like the pink tablecloth and everything. I just stuck two together to make it look extra long and to give me more space to mix match different types of chairs and add a bunch of teacups and teapots and foliage, lamps, all of that stuff I ended up doing, and it turned out very cute. Now I found the perfect lanterns from Snowy Escape to put hanging over our tea party scene, and this is it lit up at night and everything, and I even added some more lanterns to the side of his house to brighten up the space. Added some hedges, or not hedges, arches with some flowers on it and some fountains, and it turned out so fun. I love the tea party scene. It's like my favorite scene in the whole movie, so it was so fun to make. Alright, that will be it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more. We still have one more character to do, and obviously that will be Miss Alice. And this series has been so much fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.